On the other hand, a resume summary is your profile summary. You talk about your background, skills, and experience you've got, the companies you work for, what industry you were in, and back up with some achievements you've got. So you can see it's mainly about who you are and what you can contribute to the company as a job candidate. Hi everyone, I'm Thea from theaho.co, helping skilled migrants and international graduates get jobs and live a better life. You may not know the fact that hiring managers don't read your resume. They just skim it within 6 seconds. And where do they skim first? The top part of your resume. If it's not impressive, they just quickly move on to the next candidate. Now, at the top of your resume, you can have a resume objective or a resume summary. So which one do you choose? If you're still not sure yet, then watch this video till the end because I'm going to show you the differences between an objective and a summary, which one you should choose. And especially near the end of the video, I will show you how to write an impressive top part of your resume to catch the hiring manager's attention and encourage them to read your resume more carefully. As a career coach, I receive a lot of resumes from job seekers, and they usually use 2 types of content for the top part of their resume, either an objective or a summary. So let's get into the first one. What is a resume objective? A resume objective focuses on the job seeker's objective. When you write an objective, you talk about what you want to achieve in that position, what tasks, projects you want to work on, what skills you want to improve, what challenge or work environment you want to experience. So it's mainly about what you want to achieve in that particular position. On the other hand, a resume summary is your profile summary. You talk about your background, skills, and experience you've got, the companies you work for, what industry you were in, and back up with some achievements you've got. So you can see it's mainly about who you are and what you can contribute to the company as a job candidate. If you haven't already, please click subscribe to my channel and I will make sure to keep you updated with all the latest strategies about your job search. Now, though both the resume objective and resume summary are about you, they are totally different. A resume objective is your personal desire, what you want to achieve in the job, even though you put it in the context of the company and position. However, it's still mainly about you and your benefits. If you're still wondering, have a look at the examples below. Ambitious project coordinator seeking mid-level position in higher education with the ability to efficiently own tasks beginning to end. Email marketing professional with 10 years of experience looking to transfer my skills into SEM and advertising. Now, pay attention to the keywords like mid-level position, own tasks beginning to end. Transfer my skills into SEM and advertising. You can see even though these keywords are put into the context of the company and position, they are still what the candidate can gain from the job. They're still the job seeker's benefits and not of the company. On the other hand, a resume profile gives the hiring manager a full picture of who you are, the skills and experience you've got, and what you can do for the company. So check the examples below. Engaging senior customer service representative with more than 15 years of experience in fast-paced call center environment, skill at transforming customer feedback into actionable insights that drive revenue, increase customer loyalty, and improve processes. So when reading this example, pay attention to the keywords such as more than 15 years of experience, fast-paced environment, transforming customer feedback into actionable insights, drive revenue, increase customer loyalty, improve processes. So when hiring managers read this summary, they can tell what skills and experience you have and what benefits you can bring to the company. Before I move to the next tip, please click subscribe to my channel. I will make sure to keep you updated with all the latest strategies about your job search. Now it comes to the question, what should I use, a resume objective or summary? With my analysis above, this question is very easy to answer. The resume objective is mainly about your benefits, while the resume summary can prove the benefits you can bring to the employer. If you were a hiring manager, what would you choose? A resume summary for sure. An insider tip I want to give you is that in the job search, don't focus on what benefits you will receive from the company. If you got 2 offers from 2 companies and now you need to choose one to go ahead with, then it's the right time for you to consider what benefits you will receive from each of them. But you're not there yet, my friend. You're still looking for a job. It's not you who decide which company to work for, but it's the company who decides whether they hire you or your competitors. So during this time, you still need to prove yourself to them, to convince them to choose you. And you can't convince by talking about what benefits you're looking for yourself, right? You need to talk about what benefits you can bring to the company if hired. Make sense? As a resume objective does not offer much value to the employer and can't build up a strong profile for the job candidate, a resume objective isn't as popular in resumes nowadays. However, I still receive some resumes using an objective. If you're one of these rare job seekers who are still using an objective, you should switch to a summary immediately, as it's not effective for your resume. It may turn off hiring managers right away, as they see that you only care about yourself and not their company. Before I move to the next tip, please click subscribe to my channel. I will make sure to keep you updated with all the latest strategies to help you get a job. Now, talking about writing a resume summary, what should you write in it? Many job seekers make the mistake of having a very simple summary, but they don't know that this part is the most important one in your resume. Why? Because it's on the top of your resume. The first thing that the hiring manager will read. And if it's not impressive, they just move on to the next candidate without finishing reading your resume. Now, a fact you should also know is that hiring managers don't read your resume word by word. They just skim it in 6 seconds, and they're likely to skim the top part of your resume first to decide whether they continue to skim it or they just move on to the next candidate. So your resume summary plays an important role in keeping them with your resume, and read it more carefully. Hence, you need to have an impressive resume summary. If you haven't got a good idea of how to write an impressive resume summary, I'm going to launch the Ace a Job online course in the next 1 to 2 months. I used to offer one-on-one coaching service, but not anymore. In this course, I use exactly the same strategies that I coach my one-on-one clients and package it to an online course to make it affordable and more convenient for you to get my coaching. My one-on-one clients got amazing results of landing 5 to 6 figure salary jobs. So if you join this course, you will get the same amazing results. Right now, you can register to my waitlist at theaho.co/ AHA waitlist, and you will be one of the first ones to know when the course is open. So the link to register is theaho.co/AHA waitlist. I have a lot of discount in the first launch, so join me. If you don't know how to write a good summary yet, no worries. I can give you some tips right now to write an impressive summary. You should have about 3 to 5 sentences or bullet points in this part. We will keep it succinct, but maximize what you can tell in each point so that you will have an impressive summary in a short resume. So, the first point is the overview picture of your professional background. So you can talk about the skills and experience you've got. Try to use as many keywords from the job ad as you can. What companies you work for, such as local companies or global companies, how big they are, the industry you were in, and how many years of experience you've got. So keep the first point straightforward and highly optimized with keywords. Next, you should talk about some key skills required by the job. So pick the top 3 skills they're asking for. Use your experience or knowledge to back up your point. This way can help you prove that you've got what they're looking for. Also, add some achievements with tangible results you've got for these skills to make your points more convincing. Without results, your profile summary will look like your competitors, not convincing to hiring managers, and sound like you copy and paste from the job ad. Now, choosing the wrong format, objective or summary can cost you a job. If the hiring manager skims the top of your resume and doesn't find any value you can bring to the company, they wouldn't invite you to an interview. So, do you agree with me that making the wrong choice can cost you a job? Let me know in the comments below. And also make sure that you will check out these 2 videos right here, where I give you so many effective tips about resume mistakes that you should avoid at all costs to increase your success rate of getting interviews. Now, in this video, you've got the tips to improve the most important part of your resume. Do you want more tips that brought results to other job seekers? If you're interested in some job seeker stories of how they found a job and what you may learn from them, I would like to invite you to my free resume masterclass, How to Get Interviews in 6 Seconds and Land a Job Offer. It's the strategy that helped my clients land their 5 to 6 figure salary full-time jobs in a matter of weeks. So make sure you don't miss out. The link to join is theaho.co/resume. It's also in the first comment of this video. If you have any questions for this video or questions about your job search, let me know in the comments below. I will make new videos to answer your questions. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to not missing out on the latest job search strategies for free. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.